Hey y'all, this is Genesis. This is just gonna be a short little intro because my video got cut off. So I graduated nursing school, new life updates. I got into a new grad program. So this is kind of what happened after I graduated. We made it onto the other side. I have a whole career and I can say that I am financially good. So that feels really good. It honestly feels really freaking good. So yeah, I graduated. That's the update. I got a new car. As you guys could see, my last video was me in my old car, and shout out to Boop. She was a real one. She's been through a lot with me. I have upgraded to Jessica Rabbit. So yeah, this is a Mustang EcoBoost 2025. Not brand new, but that's okay. I didn't need like a brand new. She is still freaking cute. Like, she has some pink stripes. Like, I'll show you guys a video. But anyways, I graduated. That was a big win. My friends and family were super proud of me. I was super proud of me.
Genesis Torres.
After that, you're like, okay, what's next? Let's get to the next thing. But you still have to wait for NCLEX, for the BRN to approve you to be able to take your NCLEX. Now, for some schools, that takes about a week or two. Okay, I don't know why for me it took like 3 months. Not even joking, 3 months. I was going crazy. Absolutely crazy, because I am the type that I need to go boom, boom, boom. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Let's get it. What do we got to do? But no, that was a time where I really had to humble myself down and realize that not everything is in my control. And no matter how much I want these things, no matter how ready I feel like I am for these things, it's God's timing, okay? And one day you will realize why. I was the only person who didn't get my NCLEX date the same time that my classmates did. I got it like a month later. Okay, so you can just imagine how stir crazy I was going. I just didn't feel like myself because I saw all my classmates moving forward, posting their NCLEX passing screenshots on social media, and just all of them just celebrating it, and I was just there waiting. Like, that was really hard on me, but in my mind I knew that there was a reason for that, and I didn't want to let it break me and make me stop from me doing what I could do to move forward. So guess what? I still applied. I applied to 2 places. One of them I just did it for shits. The other one was one that I actually really had my eyes set on, a hospital that I did clinicals with. It was one of the nicest hospitals in my area, and they had a really great new grad program. So I knew that that was the one that I wanted to go to. It was 15 minutes away from my house or less, and I knew that I wanted to be a day shift nurse. I didn't really have a preference on the unit. I just wanted to get into the new grad program in the day shift, and that's what I was going to do, manifest and make happen somehow, some way. So I ended up getting an interview with them, a callback, and I was so excited. It was for a cardiac floor. Okay, the interview kind of sucked, okay, I'm not gonna lie, but I learned a lot, and I can make another video on how my interviews went, because even though I didn't get that one, I did get another interview with the unit that I am now a part of, which is oncology. That interview wasn't the best either, not gonna lie, but you know, it is, you end up where you're supposed to end up. You don't have to be perfect, and that's just something I learned. Like, every day I'd go to work, because I used to work as a cart girl at a golf course, and that was really fun in itself, not gonna lie. But I would just like imagine, like, dang, I can't wait till I don't have to work for tips anymore. I was working in clubs, bars, nightlife, promos, brand ambassador. That was my background, okay? But I was ready to get out of there because I wanted to do something more fulfilling, and I had a goal in mind, and I didn't want to be stuck there forever. When I had my oncology interview, they told me we can't even consider you until you at least have a approval date from the BRN. Okay, leading up to that point, I was calling the BRN and my board of directors of nursing like every week, just getting an update. And I was that annoying person that they told you not to be. But guess what? I didn't feel like anybody was doing anything about it. Okay, I was just sitting there waiting my happy ass the whole time while everybody was moving forward. So I couldn't just like sit and chill. Like, I'm not a sit and chill type of girl. I think by the end of those last few weeks, my board of nursing probably hated me because I was that annoying. I was calling every single day at that point, emailing her every day, calling the board of nursing, trying to get an update. But yeah, it was really, really annoying. Now I realize why that happened, because there's always a reason for everything, okay? There's always a reason for everything. So finally, the week that I got the interview, I was calling nonstop and they got me approved finally. So I wasted no time. That same day, I think I picked my testing date for like 2 or 3 days later, like on a Saturday, on the morning of Heart Summer, because I was planning on going to Heart Summer, but I went and took my test that morning because I'm like, this needs to be done. It was the next date available, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity for working as a nurse. Also, the role that I interviewed for was a night shift role. Wasn't my first choice because I was trying to get out of the nightlife, but I'll take it. I will take it. I just wanted to work. Okay, I had to change my position because my neck was hurting too much from just looking that same direction. So yeah, I took the test. It wasn't that it was hard, it was just confusing. The tests from nursing school were harder, but the tests for the NCLEX were a lot more vague. So it was really hard to figure out like what they wanted you to answer. Continuing on, because my video didn't save. So basically, I passed the NCLEX. I ended up getting into the new grad program on day shifts, and I found out later on they put me on day shifts instead of night shifts, even though I interviewed for night shifts, because I was the only one who didn't have a test date yet, so they couldn't afford to lose somebody on night shift. They couldn't afford to lose me not having my NCLEX and be a registered nurse by the time the new grad program started. So they put someone else as a night shift, and they put me as day shift just in case I didn't do it in time. So honestly, the whole prolonged delaying period was a blessing in disguise, and now I realize God does everything for a reason. And even though I was going stir crazy and I was the only one who didn't have my test date yet, now I know that I literally prayed for this, I asked for this, and God does things in mysterious ways. It may not look like it's panning out, but just trust in the process. So now I'm very, very grateful that I had those month and almost 3 months of just waiting for my NCLEX. Okay, 2 months, but still, yeah, it was a process. So I'll probably make some more videos as far as like how the preceptorship is going, because that's another whole thing in itself. And so yeah, since this video is getting long, I'll cut it right here. But a good luck on your guys' journey, and if I can do it, you can do it, okay? Because it's not easy, but it's doable. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.